Welcome, everybody. Hello. How are you all going this beautiful day? So, I'm going to give Facebook just a bit of time to catch up after that amazing introduction that our amazing or wonderful VAs have put together for me. Without further ado, let's get started. Today is about lead generation and how to increase your customer base or your database. This is something that's particularly important, I guess, if you go to Facebook jail, if you get your account taken off you, many of those sorts of things. Happy the 1st of November. Oh my goodness. What is it? 1 month until almost we're in December, which is almost Christmas. Wonderful time of year. I love this time of year. Who else here loves this time of year? I just think it's the most amazing time of the year. I get so much excitement. Hello, GV. Get so much excitement. I have numerous birthdays in my family, December and November. It keeps me broke, but anyway, that's okay. I don't mind. I love sharing the love and the spirit and the joy that surrounds this time of the year with everyone that I speak with. So, customer bases, lead generation, and engagement. What are they, right? So, there's three things there, guys. Take note of this, please. We might use some of this customer base, lead generation, and engagement. How do they all fit together? So, for those that don't know me and have only just seen me for the first time, my name is Lucia Peters. I'm CEO and owner of Global Business Academy. Global Business Academy teaches people how to get themselves visible online using mostly Facebook. We most of the principles that we teach in our Global Entrepreneurs Program is most of the principles that we teach in the program can be used on other social media platforms. Most of them. Some of them are specific, like algorithms, stuff like that, are specific to Facebook. So just giving you a bit of a heads up there, just so that you know. So I teach Facebook strategy. I love Facebook. Facebook's ever evolving, always giving us opportunities, always giving us challenges. And morning Ariel, always there to be our website. Like it is a website, right? So if you think of websites and you're creating your own website, you've got one sitting there right on Facebook. Facebook has, a chat box so that you can go and messenger chat people. It's got our business page. So if you want to pay for ads, you can go and pay for ads. It's got all the systems that you need. Now, if you want to integrate any of your systems, you will need a business name to integrate them onto Facebook, because ultimately that's where you're going to get, you're going to drive people from Facebook to your platforms. So Facebook is it, right? So we teach organic marketing. So we teach you how to market your business, or even marketing. It's organically getting yourself out there and getting yourself known as a business owner. And if you want to call that marketing, then it's marketing. There's a level of promotion in there. There's a level of nurturing in there, and there's a level of lead generation in there. So we don't encourage you to be a hard seller. In the long run, outcomes are the only things that really will sell and help people to understand, what it is you can help them with. So today I'm going to share some of that with you, because I believe that, the first step to getting yourself seen on social media is to have a strategy. And as a strategist, I love a simple strategy. And we have that. We have daily posting. It doesn't matter what time of day. You might be targeting the US market. You might be targeting the UK market. It doesn't matter what time of day you post. You can go into your insights and you can see when people are on your profile the most. That will give you an indication of where your traffic is coming from. So posting, sharing, sharing value. Now, when I say posting on social media, it's not just quotes, fluffy quotes. It's actually educating, letting people sharing your skill, wisdom, and knowledge. So whatever skills you have, maybe it's tapping. Try this tapping. To help relieve whatever it is. So this one is kind of like your thymus, so it will help you, or this or this, whatever it is that you're sharing. They are things that you just put out there for people, because people will stop and absorb that skill, wisdom, and knowledge while they're scrolling through Facebook, right? The next thing is posting, but then it's creating events. And events are your best tool to create interaction, to create excitement, to create, not to create so much, but to generate leads, generate people's engagement. So events, what are events? Events could be challenges. They could be expos. We've got one on in the 7th, 8th and 9th of December. They could be a Facebook masterclass. We've got one on the 20th of November. If you want to know more, we can give you those systems that we use to get our leads. And, those leads in our business, they're the lifeblood of your business. So if you're watching the replay and you want to know how to get leads in your business, pop in the chat, leads, please, and put hashtag replay, but hashtag leads and hashtag replay if you would like to know how we do what we do in our business. So in saying that, the events that we create, we use Facebook, because Facebook is the tool that will help you to get seen, right? If you share an outside link or URL in your caption, in the top of the post, it is actually going to be relegated to the bottom of the thread, to the bottom of the feed, because Facebook is only going to support Facebook. Yeah. So that is, when you're thinking about it, if you're using Facebook, use Facebook to their community standards, to their their rules, basically. So if you go against their rules, they're going to penalize you. So when I talk about strategy, I also talk about systems, and having systems in your business, like a communication system, so that you know what you're doing for the year or for the 6 months, or what is your plan. Having that written down somewhere, having goals, that is all aspects of your business that you really, really need. You really, really need in your business. So that system will then support, hey, darling, that system will support the strategy then. So that system supports the strategy, and that system then goes, right, we've got an event coming on such and such a date, right? So November the 20th, we've got our Facebook Masterclass. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting that out there in every bit of posting and sharing of content that we do, because that's our way of bringing people to us, and also then having conversations with people around our program, our Global Entrepreneurs Program. The next thing I want to say is, if you wait around, and I know we've been in about 20 minutes. If you wait around, I'm going to give you the insights into, good morning, Amanda, into the engagement and why engagement has really dropped on socials. All socials. Now that's TikTok, that's everywhere at the moment. So it's not just on Facebook groups, it's across the board. So as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, working smarter and understanding why this is happening is important. So wait for that. That's coming up shortly. Now, let me go back to events, right? Events are your best tool to generate leads, to nurture leads, to encourage people to learn and develop skills that you can teach them in the challenges, the masterclasses, the expos. Expos are a great way for people to start going live, sharing their product or their service. I love expos. Expos are brilliant. They are a tool that, over 3 days, you get yourself front and center in front of a lot of people, and then also with an expo, because you've created all that content stays in that community. And then what you have, good morning, Amanda, what you have is, the people that are going to come back to that in the replays. So it's going to always be there. So events and, all of that, when you create those events, create them as Facebook events. All right. Now, if you don't know how to create a Facebook event, please pop in the chat event and ask me how, and we can show you. We'd love to show you. It is such a simple and effective tool in online businesses. And we have been using that. Reg reminded me the other day, she's been with me for 4 years. And it blew me away because I thought it was 3.5, but it's actually 4. So it's quite incredible, it's incredible that the time, but we've been doing this for 4 years. So, we're pretty well structured now. We've got a really good structure, a good system. I know when I can go away on holidays. I know where the VAs are, posting and sharing content. Now, another thing that you can do is create your monthly themes. Your monthly themes can support the event that you've got coming up. So, most events, what you need is at least 6 to 8 weeks lead time. You absolutely need that. Yeah, the Christmas fair is going to be brilliant. Santa and his elves will be helping, and it will be brilliant. So yeah, it will be brilliant. So, I think the effectiveness of events, it proves itself time and time again. It costs you nothing. It's absolutely free. It's just your time. And for us, 3 days is valuable because we end up with, 3 or 4 new clients each time we do these expos. So, that is a wonderful number, number strategy, number conversion. 3 or 4 people over 3 days. You wouldn't do it if you were paying for paid ads. Anyway, so that is, we've got the system, we've got the strategy, and remembering that you need to map it out. You need to map it out now for next year, because you need to know when you're going to start. So next year we start our our Facebook Masterclass starts on the 30th of January. But remember, we've still got one on the 20th of November. So what happens is we do the expo at Christmas, 7th, 8th, and 9th. And from that, we will, have conversations with people. There will be people that will be watching. There'll be new people coming into our community. because we encourage everyone to invite 10 people per time into the community. So the community grows, our numbers and customer base grows. The people that register for the expo go into our email list. They then get updated regularly about what's happening in our business. The database is a valuable tool for you if something were to happen, and that's happened a few times for us. So we are aware that we may have gone against the standards, so we take it on the chin. But one of my old coaches used to say, and she used to say it quite regularly because she was in there quite a lot, she would say Facebook jail is where the people that are working their business go to when they've just stepped that little bit further in their business. So take that and digest it. So if you want to know how to create events, pop that in the chat. If you want to know how to get those systems in place, pop systems in the chat, because that is something that systems and strategies I truly love. Now, the beautiful Amanda is watching this morning, and her and I have a system of accountability. And last night we both needed it. We both were, feeling the feels that are around at the moment, the energy, end of month. And so what was happening was we couldn't actually get focused. So we got into a Zoom room, and I nailed my presentation for the expo tomorrow with Ali Sugars. So that starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. South Australia time. Don't get me started about time zones. Anyway. So if you'd like to come on over, I'd love to have you there. Just to watch, please, because Ellie's got a wonderful expo that she does with the Heart and Soul virtual expo for small business. So go and have a look at it. It costs nothing to be a guest. There might be someone in there that you're looking for at the moment. So hop on over Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our expos run for 3 days, which is a fabulous opportunity for small business to get themselves seen, heard, and out there, mixing with a new audience and a different audience. So let's go to the topic that everyone wants to know about, and I really want to explain it to people. Engagement. Engagement has been really starting to wane for quite some time. Now, the powers that be that run these apps for us, they actually pull the strings almost, right? And many of my heart-centered coaches have kind of had this aversion to AIs, have really had an aversion to it. And it's understandable, but when you're time-strapped, many of us nowadays, inflation is rife, and we've got other challenges, family challenges. We might be still working, I'm not, but others are still trying to juggle work and run a business online. Really, really difficult, I must add. Really difficult, because where you put your focus, that's where you'll get the outcome. So in saying that, the aversion to AIs is real, and I understand that, but it's a time factor. So what has happened with the AIs? We've got it in Canva now. We've got ChatGPT. We've got many other little tools that we can use. We've got the graphic AIs, that the voice AIs. So we've got many data driven obstacles in the way at the moment. So what's happened, I believe, and I was listening to Melissa Mitchell, who's a social media coach, and she had been at a conference in Brazil. She was a guest speaker, anyway, online, of course. And anyway, what she was saying, that one of the speakers that was there and was discussing, what it is that's happening, was saying that many people, that aren't marketers, see the Facebook platform and see it as an easy place to grow a business, because they're looking from that outside in, and they're seeing these people, and some of these people are just starting, they're just crafting their skill, their wisdom and knowledge. They may not be, where we are at the moment. So they're just starting their journey. So they see that and they go, oh, I could be that. I could do that. I could do that. So many of them are giving it a go. But what they're doing is they're using the AI and the chat GPT to create their content. So much of the content, even YouTube's been affected. So much of the content that's being put out there is AI generated. So what happens is the algorithm then has to sort through and see which is the most value or the most educational in the group that they're looking at, because it looks at every post that goes out. It looks at every post, which is phenomenal when you think about it. Every reel, every video, it looks at it. The algorithm looks at it, so it's all like algorithm generated. It blows your brain, yeah. So some statistics that I looked at last year, November 2022, there was something like 5 million, I think it was about 5 million reels, 5 point something reels that were taken down. And you can see this year the Facebook algorithm is really looking at content. I've got about 9 posts, I think, on my group that have got these, they're calling them violations. It's something to do with the, music, video. It's something to do with all of that. So, and I don't understand that properly. That's just how the algorithm works. So you have to be up to date with this. But what I will say to you is that with all of this coming on board, what's happening is people that are just posting fluffy posts or just posting quotes or, not got any real value and educational content, or maybe even, fun, because, most of us want a bit of fun, right? Interaction. And look, I can tell you, when I do those games, the game posts where, we put things up, they get the best engagement. They get the best engagement in my business. So why don't we do it more? Just asking. We should be, that is the sort of thing that people want. They want to be educated, yes, but they also want to have fun. So they want to scroll through. They're like me yesterday. I was getting into a scroll hole, completely out of, it was just that day. It was end of month. I was doing stuff. I have another business that I was, working through. So end of month is always a hard time, and you want distractions. And those sorts of games, they're a great distraction. So, look for them, put them in your content to engage your people. Go onto your personal profile, use your personal profile as the gateway to your business. But remembering that engagement, even on our personal profiles, is quite low, because many people are using these tools now in the world, and it is really affecting the engagement. So the ones that have got those killer contents, they're the ones that are going to be to the top of the field. They're the ones, or whether they're the ones that Facebook believes have got the most value to add for people. So bringing your game up and, you know, really educating people, really helping people, really adding some tool to their business will make such a difference. So I hope this is helping, because this actually then just gave me an aha, really just gave me an aha, that the content that we create needs to be really specific around education. Like at the moment, because we've got a Facebook masterclass in November, the content that we teach and educate with needs to be really specific. Really specific. And if you go back to some of the video, there is some really specific stuff in there about what type of strategies to use. Create events on Facebook, use the Facebook link. They're all the things that you use. Good question, Erin. Oh my goodness. 8:30? No, it will be 9 a.m. It will be 9 a.m. Queensland time. Oh my God. Every state is different, and it just blows my brain. It just, like, I just can't keep up with it, right? So if I say that it's 9 a.m. and this is the expo, is that, I don't know if that's what you're asking about, but I believe it could be. So sorry, I'm just coming back. So if that's the case, it's 9 a.m. our expo. And I hope that's what you're talking about, Erin. Just pop in the chat if it's not. And our Facebook Masterclass is on November the 20th at, Reg, can you put the time? I'm not sure about the time, actually. Yeah, so I'm not sure on the time of the Facebook Masterclass. I think it's 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's 9 a.m. Queensland time. So, but remember, guys, you have to have a system, right? You need a system on your calendar. You need a system that can help you get a plan in place for the year. Mapping out a year isn't hard. It's just going through and popping a list down of what you want to achieve for the year, like what you want to do for the year. So like I said, our lead generation tools are the expos. We have 4 of them a year. I think we have 4. We have 4 a year. So they're mapped out for 2024 already, right? The dates are set. Then we have Facebook Masterclasses. They're set. Now, the next one in 2024 is in the 30th of January. So that's set. So then we know where we stand over the Christmas break. We know that, you know, we're all going to go, you know, on away, have breaks, etc. So we know what sort of posts we'll be putting up in that time. It'll be generating people to the Facebook Masterclass. Then we have another expo. After the expo, we have a visibility challenge. So these are the events that we create in Facebook. So we have 4 for the year, and we just rinse and repeat. So basically we give ourselves 6 to 8 weeks lead time on each of them. Now this is lead generation and lead nurturing, because you're educating them with the lead nurture, and then the generation is getting them into the masterclass. And most masterclasses we get at least 100 to, you know, we haven't had 200, but I'd love to do that much. But we have at least 100 registrations, because many people can't make it, but they want to know it. So, you know, it's up to you to, you know, let them know that can't make it, that's okay. We can send you the recording, just give us your email. So then we've got people on our email list as well. So, you know, it's closing the gap, right? It's closing the gap. It's setting a system in place, then to implement the strategies, which are the events. and the then there's always these daily lives that we do once a week, which is educational. It's helping people understand what it is that they need to do when it comes to posting, when it comes to engagement. Now, as I said, engagement at the moment is it's really low. So how do you up that engagement? You don't do fluffy posts. Yeah, absolutely. And look, I'm responsible for fluffy posts, and I wasn't even using it as a generator. I was just putting it out there. So I wasn't generating anything from those fluffy posts. But you need to be thinking of that all the time. So fluffy posts are okay, like mindset quotes or affirmations, but bring people back to your community so that you can grow your community, right? Don't just put a post up and go, oh, well, here you go. Because everyone buys, everyone sells. So, that we know that's why Facebook is here. Facebook wants us to use it for business. And it said in its report, that 2022 report, that if you're not on Facebook for 2024, because they expect it to skyrocket, and I'm not sure why, but anyway, probably because of inflation. They have actually come out and said people look for businesses on the Facebook platform. So if you're not on the Facebook platform, you're missing out, basically. If you'd like to talk to me a bit more about your business, thank you, Reg. That's our masterclass. So our masterclass starts at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So for those that are watching and watching the replay, our masterclass, the 20th of November, we're going to cover systems, strategies, and sales. So that's pretty much the topics for the masterclass, and that will give you an insight into what you can put into your business. Okay, guys, that is me. If you'd like to, hi Barb, it's lovely to see you. I'm still live, Barb. If you would like to schedule a call with me, in the chat we're going to put a link. Schedule some time, 15 minutes. It will help you to, I guess, understand how you can build and grow in your business, because after all, that is what you need to do. If you're wanting to get your business seen on social media, on Facebook, then you must step out and utilize the Facebook platform, the Facebook Real Estate. Facebook Real Estate is a website. And I've been saying that for years because it's the tool. Like, we look at our own website that we created, and like tenfold, Facebook is just the same, pretty much, just better, much better, much more interactive, much more, like it's always evolving and moving. And, we can't do that with our own websites because it takes too much time. But Facebook is one of those, those content, not beasts, but content, it's got so much content that you could stay in there for a long time. So anyway, guys, that's me. I'm finishing. Pop a, in the chat, we're going to add the Calendly link so that you can have a chat with me, because I love talking strategy. It's my passion. And, I can see gaps sometimes where when you're in it, you can't see it. So yeah, let's have a chat. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Have a great day. I'm finished for the week. So I'm in Ali's Expo tomorrow. So not sure what time that is. Heart and Soul Virtual Expo to support small business. Go on over, it's free. You can be a guest for nothing. Just go and join the group. I'd love to see you in there. There's oodles of live presentations throughout the day. There's a lucky draw. There's all sorts of things that can really support small business owners. And if you're looking for something for Christmas, then 11 a.m. I am live. Thank you, Reg. That's great. Awesome. Okay, so take care, everyone, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye for now. Next week.